Roots is a simple online bookstore 2 decades ago. It's now one of the largest brand names in existence, with various empires in entertainment media, shopping, and more. CEO Jeff Bezos accumulating over $100 billion in combined wealth. Even the name Amazon has come to be more associated with the company than it has the rainforest from which it gets its name. So at this point, we'd be surprised if you haven't heard of it. From robotic workers to simple things that are actually patents about Amazon that you may not have known. To start off our list, we have a strange way Amazon conducts their meetings. We tend to take the inclusion of a presentation document at meetings for granted. After all, you'd be hard-pushed to find a movie set in the business world that doesn't include a presentation like a keynote or PowerPoint as absolutely vital set dressing. At Amazon, however, they do things a little differently. Instead of basing a meeting around a digital presentation, each meeting begins with a reading session on a topic in question for half an hour. It sounds strange that a company would ban a tool that we'd agree are generally pretty helpful, but this move is to emphasize the importance of understanding and critical thinking of the given topic, rather than boiling meetings down to multiple pages of graphics and statistics. At number 14, we have Amazon's early look. It's common knowledge that websites update their look over time, to suit modern aesthetics and to make use of new technology that allows for styles that wouldn't have been possible in the web in its early days. A notable example of the former of these would be Google's logo updates over time. The new sans serif logo introduced in 2015 initially being met with criticism by users, despite most of us now being able to admit it looks better than the old logo. I don't think there can be any debate over whether Amazon looks better now compared to when it first started. Bizarre color schemes, strange indentation, and bland text styles really do make this a sight for sore eyes, especially when compared to a modern design consisting of well-spaced and minimal styles, with a heavy emphasis on images. At number 13, we have Amazon's staggering employee list. No other tech giant has come close. You might think that Google has a larger number of employees, especially considering they put a lot of work into marketing the benefits of working for their company. But Google has a negligible amount of workers in comparison to Amazon, clocking in at 88,110 people in total working at the parent company, Alphabet, in 2017. Amazon, on the other hand, wants to go as big as possible. With the acquisition of Whole Foods in 2017, it's estimated that Amazon now employs over 550,000 workers. Our number 12 spot goes to Prime Air. This might be one you've seen prototype footage of. Drones are widely considered to be an example of futuristic technology, and Amazon is determined to make them a part of everyday life. In 2013, CEO Jeff Bezos released plans for a project called Prime Air, a system that uses drones to deliver packages to customers just half an hour after placing their order. Of course, the system comes with limitations, as your package must be small and light enough to be able to be carried and within a 10-mile radius of an Amazon warehouse. Maybe not as impressive when put like that, although still very cool technology. This project is still in development phase, as you may have guessed, though the first delivery was uploaded onto Amazon's YouTube channel at the end of 2016, and not much more information about the service has come our way since then. Who knows? If you live close to a warehouse, you might start seeing these flying and dropping off packages sometime in the next few years. Number 11. A feature of Amazon you might not have known about is Amazon Smile. A lot of sites nowadays offer ways to handily donate to charities straight through sales on the app. Teespring, for instance, has a feature where you can donate incremental percentages of your earnings to a wide variety of charities. By using Amazon Smile, found at smile.amazon.com, you can get Amazon to donate 0.5% of the purchase price of items you buy to a choice of up to 1 million charitable organizations. Really? What's particularly nice about this feature is that the experience you can find online is identical with the exact same products. So if you find yourself looking to buy something on Amazon in the future, using this version of the site can only be beneficial. Number 10. It's difficult to imagine Amazon being called anything else with how well known the name is these days. But when the company was first getting started, it was originally called Cadabra for a brief period of time, as in abracadabra. You would think they would have ditched this because it wasn't very fitting of Amazon's book-centric brand at the time, and is more something similar to the name of a grocery store. But the reason Amazon isn't called Cadabra is because Bezos' lawyer suggested the name was too similar to cadaver, which just means a dead body. Probably not the greatest connotation to make with your brand name there. At number 9, we have an item bought by Brian Klug, the most expensive item sold on Amazon. In 2010, Brian spotted a CD of Discovery Channel Cells priced at close to $3 billion and put in his details out of a sense of morbid curiosity we can only imagine. His card was charged for $4 shipping and handling, which seems a bit confusing to us. If you're charging $3 billion for a CD, the least you can do is provide shipping and handling in your cost, right? The order was soon canceled by Amazon, saying that the seller is currently unable to accept payment, and Brian briefly chatted to an Amazon employee soon after about the possibility of implementing limits on purchases. That is, you won't be able to top Brian's order for a very long time. Number 8 is the reason Amazon started in the first place. In 1994, Bezos left D.E. Shaw to start Amazon, just several months before receiving a multi-million-dollar bonus. Though the idea of leaving such a position may seem crazy to some, Bezos allegedly lives his life in what he considers a regret minimization framework. Amazon speak for thinking about his deathbed and doing his best to take every chance he feels he may regret not taking later down the line. Love or hate him, the advice is something we could probably do with all taking on board. So why did Bezos think passing up on starting Amazon in the first place might be a missed opportunity? Because he had observed the growth of e-commerce in the 90s, with the growing popularization of the internet, and didn't want to later regret missing out on making his mark on the industry. At number 7, we have Relentless. Upon hearing the domain relentless.com, you might think it'd be the landing page for Relentless Records, or the Relentless Energy Drink, or even George Sherman's 1948 cult film Relentless. You probably wouldn't think that it would be a domain owned by Amazon, even though it is. Registered in September 1994 by Bezos, Relentless.com serves only to redirect visitors to the Amazon.com website. Before going on to start Amazon under the name Cadabra, Bezos originally considered calling Amazon Relentless, a name which sounds significantly more unfitting than Cadabra did, giving the website an oddly creepy feeling to it. Despite the company not going on to be named Relentless, the domain name was kept, and to this day will just redirect you to the main store page. Number 6. It's hard to imagine now considering the size of the company these days, but Amazon wasn't a huge success right away. They didn't turn a profit as a company until the fourth quarter of 2001, 6 years after the original launch. Even now, the company still struggles with making a profit, opting for what's been described as a slow burn business model, fluctuating between earning and losing money over the history of its lifetime. At number 5, we have Amazon's customer service. You might not have known that employees at Amazon have to spend 2 days every 2 years working on the service desk, taking calls. It sounds strange to think of, but actually serves an important purpose of helping employees understand the importance of customer service. When we say employees at Amazon, we're including Bezos himself, who also participates in the custom. Difficult as that might be to believe that the CEO of the entire corporation would consider himself needing to be routinely brushed up on the value of customer service. At number 4, we have Amazon's patent on one-click buying. You may have noticed whenever you visit Amazon's online store, on every item page there will be an option to purchase an item in one click. There's a reason you probably associate one-click with Amazon in particular. They until very recently owned the patent to the technology. One-click buying is a convenient way of ordering something in a hurry that circumvents the need for the use of a digital shopping cart, with the chosen item being paid for through existing payment information and being delivered to a predefined home address for collection. In September of 1999, the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office issued the patent for this technology, which expired last September after years of re-examinations and lengthy debate as to whether it could even be eligible to be patented. In Europe, however, the patent was refused outright. The checkout system was licensed from Amazon to Apple over the course of the life of the patent, starting in 2000, which probably explains why you may have noticed it on Apple's website, then later on the App Store and iTunes. Number 3. If you're the kind of person that worries about the tremendous amount of data floating around between corporations, we don't think this entry is going to make you feel any better. Anticipatory shipping is a method of boosting efficiency in transporting your goods. In essence, this system can allow Amazon to predict your order before you even place it, using previous time spent on site, previous purchases, frequency of purchases, and even some various real-world information to guess what you'll be buying and deliver the expected package to a local warehouse as soon as possible for minimal shipping time. Amazon filed a patent for the technology in December 2012, which was approved in December 2013. At number 2, we have the number of robots Amazon uses working in its fulfillment centers. Robots being used to replace human labor seems like something straight out of sci-fi novels, but by 2016, 45,000 robots were used by Amazon to manage and ship products faster than it's possible for a human to. Since purchasing Kiva Systems, the manufacturer of their robot workers, in 2012, Amazon has been dramatically increasing the number of robots on site every year, investing in a workforce that can typically do our jobs better than we can. Scary stuff. At number 1 on our list, we have a continuation on from our last point on robot workers. As Extreme Tech puts it, no sense of irony is needed to be successful in politics. As just 1 year after former President Obama's choice of an Amazon warehouse as a showcase of jobs in the US, Amazon upped their robot workforce from 1,000 to 10,000. The rate at which Amazon is making use of robot workers is increasing exponentially from year to year, as the company works to cut costs through gradually replacing its workforce with automation. Of course, they're not the only company engaging in this kind of cost cutting, with most other companies adopting automated systems for efficiency reasons, some of these being as visible as self-service checkouts at your nearest grocery store. And that's the list. Have any more facts you want to share with us? Let us know in the comments section. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, share with friends, and subscribe for more regular countdown videos such as this one.